Well, those are the legs, so you just gotta talk and then not talk.
Yeah, so now we're testing out the mic.
See how this works?
See how the sound is.
Not talk.
When we were talking?
See how the sound is working between the two of us sharing this mic. And how crystal clear it might be. Are you clear? Is it clear? Should be live.
I don't know how to just do it.
We should be live.
Which Pokemon game are you playing?
What?
Which Pokemon game is it?
X and Y. You can just search twitch.tv/Murasame Gaming.
How do you spell that?
Murasame Gaming. Gaming. You gotta anticipate their needs.
That's my boy right there. No.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy though.
M-A-R-U?
M-U-R-A. Mur.
S-E-M-A?
S-A-M-E. Dude, I'm on your followed list.
Maria?
You follow me.
I don't see you on here.
Ugh.
Is that the Quran?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Maria.
You're literally wasting my time right now.
There you are. Oh, M-U-R-A.
What? I died.
I'm just trying to see how we sound.
That's an old one.
Oh, let's leave week 3.
We should be live right now.
Mary C, man.
Yeah, we're live.
Can you say something?
We are saying stuff. We've been saying stuff.
Alright, so go ahead and talk for a little bit.
Yes.
And then I'll talk for a
Can't
little
hear Steven.
I haven't talked yet. I am talking in the mic. I'm telling you what I say about Pokemon.
Okay. Here it comes. We are saying stuff. Been saying stuff. That's pretty good.
What do you think, Jackson?
You can't hear music though. Hang on.
A little bit less.
A little bit less. Alright, there we go. That should be good, right? I think that's good, Steven.
If you're happy with it, I'm happy with it, bro.
What do you think, Jackson? Huh?
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, we're good. Steven? I can hear you, okay.
I'm gonna play Monster.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
I think we're good now. I think this is gonna work.
I get to type as I was telling you.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? But no.
What a dick.
Second person I can't hear. Well, he's not talking very often.
Who's this?
Unfortunately. This is a new guy. Ender Tommy 06.
What up, man? I think I saw you last time. Weren't you in here last time?
Maybe. I don't know.
You complimented me on how cool I was.
I think he did say something about you being really cool. I'm gonna switch to Pokemon songs. What do you think?
Pokemon.
Okay.
Appreciate you being here, giving us the lowdown on the sound check
Pokemon.
while we do our thing.
8-bit music for hours. Let's test that out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, gotta love it. But that's all starting towns. We don't want to start with that. We're gonna go. Boom. We're gonna go back to here. Boop, 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 boop. I like to start it out with that one. It's alright, Ender Tommy. You don't gotta worry about all that good stuff.
What is he saying?
He said no? I don't know.
Maybe?
Possibly. Dun dun! Classic music. Always gotta love that classics. I think this is a good position for the mic right here. Let's see.
I think
talk.
I think it'd be better if it was between my legs.
It's probably better for you. Because I have more of a booming voice.
It's making a dick joke.
You didn't catch that. So it's week 4! No, we're not starting yet. We got like 20 minutes. But you go ahead and erase the sound test. Go ahead and week 4 and blow this shit up. Hey, try not to sneeze on the stream. You know what? While we wait, shout out to Haribo. Gonna go get some gummy bears. Oh yeah, gummy bears.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do gummy bears. No more gummy bears.
Checking out the mic, just putting the trigger on the start tracking.
Dun 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 dun. By the way, what starters did you pick? I don't think we necessarily did starters on this one. This is just kind of a league kind of thing, so like a fantasy draft, but with Pokemons. But starters, what do you mean? Are you talking about like the original starters, like from Gen 1? Like what gen specifically? I'm curious to know these things that you speak of. Cheesy tacos. Cheesy, cheesy tacos. Da 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 da. Get it.
You know I hate fish. All kinds.
You are a fish.
Oh, I've got a special treat for us today.
What treat's that?
What starters did you pick? Okay, so
Domino's goes to
I picked Fennekin and Squirtle when I originally played through X and Y.
Don't tell me what to do.
Turn that fucking volume down, man. I picked Fennekin and Squirtle, but just to give you kind of a lowdown of like what is going on with this. This is a league stream, so every week we show up and we show up and we play the replays of the league matches from the week before. We talk about them and we talk about like what happened. So this is a 5-man league right now. It's a draft league, so we sorry. Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, anyway,
shout out to Haribo.
Yeah. So, trying to get some sponsorship here. Shout out to Haribo. Haribo, they're a German candy maker. They make these delectable gummy bears, sugar-free, probably the healthiest gummy bear you can have. Extra chewy. Oh, I dropped one. It's no, it's a gummy bear. Yeah, it's sour though this week. We're talking sour gummy bears this week. Sour bears. Shout out to Haribo. Give us some money.
Is this the one that came out before?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the one that came out before.
It is the one that came out before. Jackson, are you gonna trust me?
No, we We have beaten the game as well, obviously. Oh, I gotta make a post. Hang on a sec. Hey, thanks for hosting us, man.
Will you stream as well?
I'm assuming so.
Just asking.
You stream? Y'all stream, y'all?
Da stream.
I gotta let everybody know that I fucking go on live.
So I think I'm gonna get off of doing a bow and monster hunter and do something.
What made you get off of the bow? Oh, dude, these gummy bears, man.
Just oh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
What would you choose instead? Your Switch Axe again?
Man, I played the shit out of that Switch.
Yeah, Switch Axe is kind of boring now.
It's fun, but I just don't get it too much.
Well, if you're trying to make a setup, man, we could try to help you out. You know, I got a basic ass setup. My co-host here, I am Kid Sid. He actually has a pretty cool setup. You should check him out. His Twitch is I am Kid Sid, obviously. He's got a really nice setup. He's got a green screen and shit. He's fucking all fancy. Sorry. Oh yeah,
music?
that's some music.
Yeah, that's music. That's the right. Do.
So yeah, I'm more of an amateur streamer. He's kind of more serious. But I am a professional Pokemon player. Not very great, but I'm getting there.
As the battle starts up.
We got about 13 minutes before we gotta start for real.
Wait, we're starting something?
We're
we
gonna
streaming today?
Yeah, we're live right now. We're talking.
Live?
We're live.
Live after 5.
Jackson, do you want to be over here for this?
Are we live after 5?
We are supposed to be live after 5. We're live a little bit earlier. You want in on this?
Those gummy bears?
Yeah. So.
Ooh, what was that?
That was my stomach.
That was kind of... Okay.
Yeah, so I am Kid Sid has a much cooler page than me. I don't have that cooler
What
page.
you saying?
You do have a much cooler page, man. Well, you take a lot more time. You know, you set up all your shit. I think my normal page isn't even really set up all that well, like the profile. I need to get to it for real.
Nothing to it but to do it, bro. Chime.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Come on, Johnny.
Do it. Then we gotta do it.
The cats do not like that.
Nah. Yeah, this 30 decibel works really well.
Think so?
Yeah. I think that we're getting heard pretty well.
You think so? You know
There's
so?
Megastones in Geotown. Not all the Megastones are in Geotown, actually, buddy. It's interesting. At a certain time of the day, the Megastones will appear at different parts of the map. So, like, for instance, at the bottom of that snowy cavern, you can find Abomasnow's Megastone, like, way down in the cave, in, like, the back of this cave. But it has to be, like, I think between 5 and 7 o'clock.
You can also reset your...
Oh, you could change your time. Yeah.
If you don't want to wait for that particular moment. But what do we know? Yeah. Yep.
Is what on the street?
You know what?
You did it, fucking. You know what it is, bitch.
Don't act right now.
Yeah, so, just a secondary shout out to Haribo.
Yeah?
Suppliers of the gummy bears for today.
Hey, shit, we had to go buy that.
Listen, we're buying them now, but maybe eventually they'll start sending them to us, alright? And then maybe they'll pay for the stream.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Abomasnow, you can look up all the locations, man, if you're trying to find them.
Well, you
can actually, if you're looking for the specific one, you can go, like, I like to go to the YouTube videos and just find them, and I skip through all the bullshit, and I just see the exact location, and then I go there.
I tend to get distracted online.
Should I wait till someone comes out?
To do what?
Play Pokemon?
What are you gonna do on Pokemon? Just play it?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely wait for Sun and Moon. I'll teach you some. Dude, you should watch the matches today. Like, see how like real competitive Pokemon is, rather than like Like,
Really?
oh, I beat this gym leader that didn't have any items on their Pokemon, and their Pokemon probably had no effort values. I wish Delphoxanite was out, but it's not.
Do they have a Delphoxanite?
They will have a Delphoxanite. Every starter's gonna get a fucking Mega. You can't leave starters out like that. I can't wait for Typhlosionite.
Never. I hope it doesn't happen. Typhlosion doesn't deserve shit.
Come on, bro. He's the exact same stat pool as Charizard.
So, why do we need another Charizard?
We don't. That's the point. Like, he's a pure fire type. If you were to give him like
Not when he
fire
Mega
ground,
Evolves. Not when he Mega Evolves.
when he I'm saying when he Mega Evolves, turn him fire ground, man.
They're already gonna do that with Litten.
Nah, Litten apparently. Apparently, the starters from the new ones might have 2 possible final evolutions apiece, and like
Why?
I don't know why, but you can like choose which one you want to go to, and then like Litten's, they'll be in Sun and Moon apparently is Delphoxanite. But Litten's apparently is going to be like, from what I've seen from quote unquote leaked images, it's going to be something like a firefighting, which is going to suck, and then fire dark like it should be.
Huh. I think that's Booty Snows.
This booty snows.
Snows. Chowky show.
Snousages.
So is he playing right now?
What's in the Geotown cave, bro?
That's Gucci.
What's really hood?
No.
We're gonna lean back and watch these movies soon. I gotta make sure everybody gets on this.
All the peeps? All the peeps?
Yeah. Maybe I'll make a Instagram post about it.
Stop eating all the green ones.
Did you know that green is actually strawberry?
I think you told me this before. Actually.
Yeah, the green the green Haribo gummy bear is actually strawberry. What's up, Ash?
You want to come stream with us?
No, you don't even want to say anything. It was interesting, right?
You want the kitten to meow?
No, I don't want the kitten to meow. That's exactly why I locked that motherfucker in the bathroom.
It's so mean.
Oh shit. You don't even want to say anything. But yeah, so I love you, bit. But we are streaming, so get out. This is a clubhouse.
Don't. Right there. You do you.
We got 7 minutes.
I'm gonna smoke.
Okay, yeah. All right. You know what? Let me throw up break time. Hang on, Ender Tommy. Go into break time. Boop. Oops, it's not high enough on the list. Break time. Boom. And yeah, we'll be back.
She's been your doggy all day.
Later.
Why is it like nothing's happening?
Because nothing is happening.
Was anything happening before?
Just us talking shit on the stream. Yeah, this is what's on
Can I get that lighter brush on?
I got it.
You guys going upstairs?
Babe,
What?
I love you. I was about to accuse you of taking my soda.
Oh my god.
Can I bring the
I
lighter?
got it, dude.
it on fire. Cigarettes. Oh, it sucked.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm gonna do, I'm Kitson, is take control of the stream. How do you guys feel about that? Take the break time off. Whoop. So what we're gonna get into this week, we're gonna be talking about week 4. Week 4. Are you guys ready for this? Who is Bastion? Bastion is actually Murasama Gaming. He is competing in this. He has actually set up a 5-person league for.
My balls smell like dick.
His balls smell like dick. Alright, so Bastion is Murasama Gaming. He's actually competing this week against... Who are you competing against this week? Will? Will is the person that you're competing against this week.
Scoop back
And then we also have Jordan and Reese. Reese has been taking the competition by storm! All 4 weeks.
Well, you don't ruin it.
Well, I didn't know. I just assumed, and apparently my assumption was right. So, suck a dick.
Okay. And we're back! So, right, we're gonna probably want to watch it over here.
Shout outs to Jay Hera. Thank you so much for coming by.
That's
and also,
Jordan.
Jordan, never mind. You don't get shout outs because you're supposed to be here, so appreciate it. Regardless. Ender who? I can't read that.
Ender Tommy 06. Now that's
Tommy
the guy.
and Bling.
Oh, what's up, Bling?
Bling.
Shout out to Bling. Also, just a quick another shout out. I want to talk about your choice in gummy bears. Now you have lots of choices that you could go to for gummy bears. You got the trolley.
Yep.
You got off-brand gummy bears.
Mhm.
We want to talk to you today about Haribo gummy bears.
Why Haribo is so great is because they stick to gummy bears. They do not have these little gummy
That's
worms.
no. You know what? Let me go ahead and just correct you right there. That's not actually true. They have gummy dinosaurs.
Haribo does?
Yes, they've got gummy spiders.
What?
Yeah. So,
Shout outs to playing the field. Shout outs to playing
So,
the field.
let's not typecast them as just a gummy bear company.
Right.
All right.
And just FYI, we do this every Monday. We're doing it on Sunday today. Murasama said, hey, come on over. We can go ahead and get this knocked out of the park. So if you enjoy our commentary, if you like Haribo gummy bears, please go ahead and hit the follow button. And that way you can see every time we're going live. And make sure you do check the Instagram as well. You post some pretty crazy stuff.
I do. Yeah, we post crazy stuff. We talk about gummy bears. We eat gummy bears. And we play Pokemon.
Well, they play Pokemon. I just kind of comment on it.
What are you getting?
Because if I played Pokemon, Arish would be scared right now. He would be completely scared.
Okay, hang on.
He would be eating gummy bears like no tomorrow.
You know what I got to show? Let's talk about Week 14.
Are we up and running?
Shit. Oh, wait. Week 14 is under the thing.
Week 14 or 4?
4 teams.
Oh, 4 teams. 4 teams. Teams.
Yes, week 4 teams. So we got Aris and Jordan live this week, as well as myself and Will. I'm Murasame Gaming, by the way. I'm Ian. Bastion, aka Rena, aka whoever I want to be.
Hashtag gummy bear dick. Hangs a little left.
Hey, man.
Sweet and sticky.
If I have a gummy bear dick, that just means that all the ladies want to chew. Wait. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just get right back to the teams. We got Jordan versus Reese. Now, what's cool about that is Jordan is a pretty competent player. Jesus Christ! He hasn't lost yet this week or this season, and neither has Reese. So neither of them have lost. So this week we have our first loss for Reese, and we have our first loss for Will, or myself, or win for Will. God damn it! All right, me. Okay,
Now,
I'll tell you why we don't have any. Oh no, go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was gonna tell you that Blaine was saying something about the legendaries.
Okay, I'll tell you why we don't have any legendaries. Right now, what we're doing is we're trying to flesh out some Pokemon less traveled. Unfortunately, we were kind of haphazard when we set up the original pool, so we do have some Pokemon on there that are OU. So Season 1's kind of got off to a heavy start. We've talked about roundtabling Season 2 with less, Pokemon less traveled. But for this season, we have a couple OUs. We try to stay away from legendaries, though, entirely. But yeah,
because they're too OP. I'm sorry. Did anybody see that Blaziken last week?
Blaziken is a beast. But anyway, so this week, Reese versus Jordan, it's going to be somebody's first loss. And then Will versus myself, somebody's first win of the season.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
It's probably the dude with all the shiny Pokemon.
Wait, you lost?
No, we're not even going to talk about Pokemon shit. This first battle, actually, we just won't even talk about the teams. Like, super OP. Well, you shouldn't have fucking thought that a fucking Snorlax could survive a goddamn fighting move. Anyway, spoiler alert. We got exhibitions to start out with, actually, this first day.
So, just to kind of update you guys on what's going on, we do the rosters as far as the team battles, and we record those and show those to you guys. But what we also do is they do exhibition matches, so they'll catch up with each other, like, hey, you want to do maybe like a doubles, triples, or whatever. And those turn out pretty cool too, and we give you our feedback on them as well, so that people who haven't played competitively can kind of learn a little bit more as to what's going on. And plus, that way it's not always just league.
Now, the problem with my particular exhibition matches, I'm primarily a breeder. I always have been a breeder. I almost, before this league, finished like one fully trained Pokemon with 6 IVs. And I never did any of the other ones with EV training. I just bred them perfectly, and then I would go on to the next breeding project. And so I didn't have a lot of Pokemon. So the team that you see me going up against Will in this exhibition is technically also a team that I use in normal play as well. So now this exhibition's interesting. Will was going with his quote-unquote gym leader team. I don't really consider it a gym leader team just because he has 2 types. His gym was supposed to be like dark flying, and I'm like, you could go dark or flying and have dark flying Pokemon on there. He's like, no, but I want Pokemon that are flying. So that's why you see that Noivern on there. But really, everything else on his team is all fucking type single. Like he has darks on all the other ones. All he had to do was go pure dark and get rid of Noivern with Mandibuzz. But no, this is his gym leader team, and this is just my team. So we're gonna watch that battle real quick. Remember about leads. Leads are important.
Yeah, we talked about this last week, and the week before, and the week before that.
Yeah, this week we have a really interesting lead from Jordan and Reese. Actually, I think this lead was a really awesome opener. So he leads Gliscor. We've seen Gliscor in an exhibition match before. Total stall bag. I start out with a Garchomp Sword Dance.
Okay. That Gliscor.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do substitute. He also has Poison Orb and Poison Heal on. So he poisons himself, and while he's poisoned, he's going to heal. Constantly, yeah. So he's got that substitute.
Now,
I do a second Sword Dance.
Question. If Gliscor uses is toxic, does he heal more? Because it does.
No. That's a great question. I don't know. If he's toxic and he goes up to 132, that's a great question. I don't think so. Maybe. But it doesn't matter. He used Toxic on my Garchomp, and my Garchomp's immediately starting to lose. So I gotta take this dude out fast. I take out his first substitute. I know he's not gonna lead with another substitute off bat, so he's gonna use Earthquake, do a little bit of damage to me. He doesn't have time to get another substitute out before I hit him. Yeah, before I hit him now. So I'm lower HP, but he's like, oh, I'm just gonna substitute again, so you can't do anything. But 2 Swords Dance Dragon Claws has something else to say about it.
Oh, sure it does.
Boom. Woo. Doesn't kill him, but he doesn't have enough HP to do another
so that's
substitute.
A free move for you.
Yeah.
Get in there.
So basically, like he's gonna use Protect, I think, which is a good move. That's a good move. No, I end up we kill each other basically. Like I kill him and then I die from poison.
Oh. Dragon Claw doesn't go through.
He should have switched out though. He should have switched out and kept his Gliscor from dying. Like he could have just switched out this, like after this heal right here.
It could have been fine.
It could have been fine for later, but no, he doesn't. He's like, I'm gonna see this through. Dragon Claw, I kill him, I die from poison.
And it's a double KO.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jax. I'll ignore you over here. Yeah, so now we go into the second one, Espeon versus Tyranitar. Bad setup. I didn't fucking think about this setup very well. What was that thing he just did?
I don't know.
Shiny.
But did you see that red thing too? That was kind of weird. Almost...
Is it shiny? What was that?
I don't know. Calm mind. build up.
I try. I was like, maybe I can survive one attack, and Batombat's out of here.
Stone Edge.
Stone Edge, no fucking way am I surviving that. Bye. I should have known it was a bad matchup and switched out, but I didn't want anybody else to be vulnerable, you know. Kumameyo on the low. This is Pangoro, one of my favorite fucking Pokemon now. He really grew on me, man. Look at me survive that shit. Bulky ass dude. And then I Storm Throw. Now I prefer Storm Throw over Superpower because Superpower makes you lose a stage of attack and defense. And Storm Throw theoretically has the same amount of damage because it always ends up in a critical.
Yeah, you still staying in there. This is Noivern. Noivern's gonna be faster.
Oh yeah, but I know that. And I'm like,
Will,
peace.
what are you doing to get all these shiny Pokemons? Like,
Trading.
are you trading or is he even in the chat?
I don't think he's here. He was like, I planned for Mondays. Why are you doing it a day early?
And it's a shiny Tyranitar. Oh, the
Barely off color. So this is, you'll see this in our actual match too. We end up getting into this like stall out. And this Vaporeon just stalls out on this. This is a really long couple turns. Versus me versus this fucking guy. Now he gets confused, which could have been the end of my dude right here.
Yeah, it's really kind of interesting. Oh, and that wish comes through.
I used the wish out of the confusion, and this turn I confused protect, and like it was so clutch, dude. Like I would have died, any attack would have killed me right here.
Yeah, essentially, sure. But I mean, he's just over there getting beefy too. Is that wish gonna be?
Oh, when he comes in, he has a ribbon on him. Where, like, when he comes in, he makes that, like, red shine thing. From Auras, yeah.
Look at you, Bling! Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm in Reflection Cave, and I'm in the middle of a nice looking light.
Boom. Wish comes true. Leftovers. And I'm gonna outlast this sandstorm, too.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
huge
shout out to Ender Tommy talking about he calls himself a fire gym leader. Normally you would use 6 Pokemon with
Not always.
you would have fire types. They could be other types too, like fire, dark fire, whatever, but your primary types would all be fire if you were a gym leader.
I kind of wish they would have done that for Pokemon though.
That would have been cool, yeah. You could like, and the one thing I want Pokemon Go to do, dude, is if you take a fucking gym, you should get first dibs to put your Pokemon on that gym. If you're responsible for taking it down, you know what I mean?
Well, I've noticed in Pokemon Go, if you're fighting a gym,
and we could just talk over this.
Yeah.
Because this is fucking gonna last a while.
So I found out that if you're taking on a gym, and say it's like a Golduck at like 832 CP level, if you go on with a Jolteon with the lower CP at like 750 or something, and just back out as soon as you defeat it, you'll actually get more EXP, or you'll take down the gym prestige more than you would just going through the whole thing with a higher CP.
Interesting. Interesting.
Flying gym leader? Okay. Alright, Ender. See you momentarily.
Jackson, come get this.
Get it, bruh. Get it.
I don't have time to hold on.
And this is how we break things.
All set.
Oh, nice catch.
Dude, we always have good catches. You and I. Yeah, that Toxic was clutch, dude. Like, now he can't survive everything indefinitely. Now I start to build some momentum with this Vaporeon.
Are you gonna use Wish again?
Yeah, I'm gonna stall him out as long as possible. That poison is worse than
Boom Burst. I remember that fucking
anything. Boom, boom.
Wish.
I think that round was why I won that league too. I mean, I won the last round, the final fight, but I had an early lead.
Yeah, because that Boom Burst kind of put it.
Just swept everybody.
It's like, no, what is this? Stop.
So yeah, like I was saying, this is a huge stall back and forth. Like, and when you're thinking about like, what am I going to do against this Pokemon? We're dealing with a Pokemon here that I'm very clearly going to use Protect the next turn, what have you. That's a free switch on your part. If we're just going back and forth, man, like, take the opportunity. You know what I mean? Take the message. I'm gonna use protect. You're not gonna hit me, so let protect fail. You get a free switch in.
You're coming in easy pretty much, and then that poison wouldn't be so bad coming back out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, does it still, if I were to switch Noivern out and bring him back in, does it still do the staggered effect? You get the 64, 132, 116.
You know, I don't know, but I think so now. But it resets though, and the reason I think so is because in a little here he gets me with a toxic, or I technically get myself with a toxic. But like I get toxic and I switch out and it resets, but then I end up dying from it anyway, because normal poison is enough for leftovers to completely heal. And leftovers will heal first, so you'll heal first and you'll lose exactly how much you gain from leftovers.
So it's just an even trade.
Yeah.
Ooh, that Umbreon. Scald? Yep.
I was going for a Scald on the Noivern, though. He switched in to this dude. Oh wait, no, I missed it. But so that heal bell healed his toxic Noivern that I was already having trouble with.
Oh.
And I'm like thinking he's gonna switch out now. So I fucking use Toxic, not even thinking about Umbreon Synchronize, yeah.
Gotcha. And then the heal bell heals himself, doesn't it?
Poor non-flying dragon. Yeah, that sucks about... I saw this one meme where like Charizard is stretching his neck out and he's like, am I a dragon now? And they're like, shut up, Charizard! Alright, so he switches out his healer, and he switches in Noivern, I think on a Wish, too. Yeah, one of his Megas is a Dragon type, but he still doesn't get the play because he has to go Mega to transform to a Dragon.
You talking about Charizard?
Yeah, Kabling was saying that. Alright, so I'm poisoned by Toxic right now. I know I have to get this Noivern poisoned or else I'm not going to win. So I go into Toxic on that. Now, you gotta keep in mind, I Toxic'd that fucking Umbreon before he switched it out. So that's poison too. He's gonna try to come back in and heal it again. But now I'm poisoned and I'm taking damage every time. We got another couple stall turns. How much longer? Wow.
Wowie wow.
Yeah, this match is... Remember, this is an exhibition.
Right, this isn't even the actual tournament round.
Yeah, this is just an exhibition going on.
They want swag.
Yeah, shout out to Haribo real quick. Just maybe he can give us some gummy bears for free. You know, I go through about like a 3-pound bag a week.
Jesus.
I mean, not alone. I share, right? Because Haribo is all about sharing.
You share it with 2 hands.
I did not see this flamethrower coming from this fucking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, I should have because it's a special attacker kind of. And that fucking cost me my Bisharp.
Dude, your Bisharp has not been shining like it.
No, I apparently don't know how to use Bisharp. But this motherfucker, yo, Vaporeon shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, I went there. Hashtag Rihanna.
Guys, you can't see this, but I'm shaking my head.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shut up, Jordan. Shut up, Jordan. You try to hit me with the textbook. Diamonds don't shine, though. Yeah, they reflect light. Oh, you're so smart. Science. Dicks out for Harambo.
Like,
dicks out for Haribo.
I'm glad you said it, Keith, because I was about to.
Alright. No, I get this wish. Check this out. Remember that Pongero from earlier? He just switched in this fucking Sableye. Nobody thinks about Pongero with Scrappy, dude. Scrappy lets you hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves.
But he's not ghost, is he?
He's ghost dark.
I thought he was like...
And that means he's weak against fighting, but normally he's immune to it.
Right.
Not on this day.
Not today of all days.
Not on this day, dude.
Look, he smiled thinking he had it.
Yeah! My special attack and
And
special
then,
defense.
boom,
rounds.
I get the wish.
Nice. He's like, oh, I feel a presence wash over me.
Avoided! Storm Throw. I avoided that Will-O-Wisp on luck. Gets the Storm Throw single OHKO.
Super effective.
Remember, it's always critical.
Spiritomb. Dude, I really want to get a living dex.
And Spiritomb, yeah, that's what Will's working on right now.
Get it, Will. Get it, Will.
Spiritomb also weak to fighting, but not weak because he's Ghost type. Doesn't matter on this day. Drain Punch, gonna get a little bit more HP.
Because he's beefy already. He doesn't need any more.
Dude, I need to survive. This motherfucker's tearing through his team. It took out the Tyranitar, the Sableye. It's about to take out. Went for another Calm Mind. Not thinking about how fucking slow this motherfucker is, or the fact that I'm physical and not special.
Pew, 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 pew. I never liked Spiritomb as a Pokemon.
He used to be cool because he didn't have weaknesses before Fairy type came out. He sends this dude out. Bad move. He's like, well, I'm at least gonna get that Heal Bell in. Nah, he gets it because instead of going speed on Pungro, I went HP, which is why I survived that initial Giga Impact from Tyranitar.
And of course, another Storm Throw.
Gaga!
Shakaga.
And we talked after this match, and Haribo plus Harambe. We talked after this match, and he was agreeing that like his Dark Gym Leader team clearly needed a Pongoro and Mandibuzz is a great bulky tank of a Dark Flying type, and it's not weak to fighting because it's flying.
Is this last Pokemon? Noivern?
No.
What else is
Yes. I forget the exhibition. I know what his last Pokemon is in the match.
Are we stalling again?
Yeah, so he commented on Facebook while we were doing this. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna use another Protect?" Like, yes.
Yes, I am. Boom Burst. He's gonna try and get it. Does he get it? Ooh!
Dang.
So, what Mega would you guys like to see? So what Megas would you guys like to see out of all the Pokemans out there? I'm curious.
Dude.
I want one for Zoroark.
This would, yeah, what? No.
Bro, that'd be sick.
This was a really long match. Now look at me survive from 19 HP.
Dark Pulse not gonna go through.
Bring.
Wish?
Wish came true.
Bro, my man is in you.
This was a super long battle, Jay, yeah. I mean, we've been streaming for 46 minutes apparently, and this Mega Charmander.
Mega Charmander.
That would be cool if they gave like secondary forms megas. That would almost be more interesting.
I want to see a Mega Squirtle where he just brings down the shades from Squirtle Squad, and he becomes water.
Mega Persian would be cool.
Persian was dope.
Persian deserves a Mega, or at least another evolution. Well, I guess it's gonna be a dark. Normal? It's gonna be a dark normal coming up.
Oh yeah.
Times 4 weak to fighting though.
Mega Persian.
Let's keep going back and forth. How long am I gonna last? I think that's it with the poison. Yeah, so you see that it took out 44 points, and earlier it was taking out 13. Okay. So like I clearly was more poisoned than I was before.
And here it comes, Flamethrower.
Because I stalled him out so hard, he lost all of his Hurricane, so he couldn't use any flying type moves against me, which is why I had him back in the back seats. Because I was like, oh fuck! And I also had Volcarona still left on here, and I win that match.
So Volcarona didn't even come out.
No, Volcarona did not even come out.
So the things I think that we need to talk about on this match is if you see a pattern, take advantage of it. If you know he's going to be using Protect next turn, go ahead and switch out. Make another game plan. Because the likelihood of you using Protect again is very unlikely.
And sometimes I might try to read your read, and I might, instead of using Protect, I might use Scalded instead of you switching out. You didn't fucking switch out. You know what I mean? It was a good match. I really appreciated that team, actually. I think that his team could have benefited, though, from a Mandibuzz and a Kumameyo. Mandibuzz in place of that Noivern, although Noivern really was the one that shined that whole round. So another exhibition. Now these next two exhibitions are kind of interesting. because they are actually doubles matches.
Oh,
Let's
these
just, Yeah, let's just kick right into it.
Who are
because
we watching? Jay?
We're watching a recent Jay on exhibition doubles. It's interesting because this whole league we've been doing singles, so you get to see the other aisle, maybe season 2 previews.
Maybe.
Pachirisu actually shines in doubles.
Oh yeah, they was in the league.
He won like world doubles like 2 years ago.
Flashfire. Good. That looks like it's straight coming out of his butt. Dang.
Boom.
Zoroark, you weren't ready.
He was not
Jay,
ready for that
Jay.
shit. And he fainted.
Jay, that hurts me. Zoroark is my dude.
Yeah, Reese has a legendary in this exhibition. And we've actually talked about, and we did okay in season 2. We okayed what we're calling normal legendaries, which fit within the normal 600 stat pool. So these would follow through in that.
Aqua Jet. Aqua Boogie.
That was a bad move, but he switched out into it, I think. And then it just avoids that attack.
Alright.
See, Verzion and like every game's like 3 legendaries, you know, like Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. Those are all like, they're pretty playable. Like, they're not OP.
But I mean, Zapdos is the only one with the
Zapdos used to be OP.
with the least amount of weaknesses out of the 3 legendary
Yeah,
cards.
that's why.
Team Instinct.
God damn it.
Team Valor!
Team Valor, Team Mystic.
Nah. Team missed dick, because they ain't never get none. Wait,
Even the cat didn't like
the
that.
cat didn't like it now.
That was a bad move.
Jackson.
Meow, that's right.
Just not talking about the game whatsoever. He uses knockoff enough to kill the Pachirisu finally. I actually drafted Pachirisu in the first original draft. I got rid of him almost immediately.
Oh, the trick room. Alright, so somebody's slow's coming out.
Remember when Reese said he had something for that?
Mm-hmm. Well, Reese is not doing so hot. Or no, Jay's not doing
Jay's
so hot.
not doing so hot. Jay doesn't really play doubles very often, is what he was saying, I think.
Mega Mawile is probably the dopest looking one.
Yeah, Mega Mawile is pretty sick.
I almost feel like she should have a sword.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Eruption! Enough
Dude.
to just...
I feel like
Mawile.
they're gonna do something where like you could get Mega Mawile and Hone Edge.
Woo! Woo! That would be cool. Nah, they're not gonna do that though.
Bro, we didn't think Executor's neck could get any longer, but I
Jay-
saw the memes and shit.
Jay, this game not only was no bueno, it was the shortest match of the whole season.
Well, this isn't the season match. This is just the exhibition.
I'm talking about the exhibit. Yeah, he was saying it was a bad game.
Oh well. Shouldn't have sent over the file, bro. You should have just kept it as a quash. I don't think I've seen that move. Oh, postponement. Oh, I didn't know that's what that
That's
did.
interesting. That's doubles for you right there.
But yo, man, you gotta hold up on that.
You could stop the fastest Pokemon on the field, which is why like Mega Blaziken isn't OP in doubles.
Yeah, because you wouldn't use it in the oh god.
No, you
Use that in
would never
singles.
use it in
What are you
singles.
doing?
He got away with that Will-O-Wisp KO.
Hold this L.
Oh, dude. So,
What?
we normally don't talk about the next week until the end of the stream, but I got a great trade out the other day, man. Like, I'm pretty much the only player that's been like truly taking advantage of like trading between other players.
Don't let him make you feel bad, guys.
And I only say that because I've like, I think I traded with everybody except for Mike so far. And like, I've gotten this week upcoming for week 5. I dropped Zoroark for Will's Dragonite.
Oh.
I picked up Dragonite. I'm real happy about that because I feel like Dragonite is really gonna shine on my team. Like, no offense to him being on Will's team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, I have a good team that kind of like melds well with that Dragonite.
So
I
you
think.
can use them really.
Yeah, I feel like I feel
that's
like I
not
got
throwing-
some good stuff.
I mean, it's not like you don't throw shade at him already.
I'm not throwing shade at Will.
What's a little
alright?
bit more? I mean, you're not. After we see these matches, you definitely can't throw any more shade. You can't. You can't. You're not allowed. That's not what you were telling me. Confused due to fatigue. Oh, because of the move.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this wheezing, what is he doing? Is he out there by himself now? I still got one
Weezing is way better in doubles than he is in singles.
more. Garchomp says shiny, of course.
The thing about the thing that was the best part about that trade for me on my part was that I was never gonna use Zoroark. Like,
No.
I wanted to use him because I needed special support, but I like couldn't fit him in.
And so it just kind of worked out for
Yeah.
you. Hey, man, I did it.
And you know what else happened? You remember a couple weeks back I traded out. Match ended. Didn't even know.
Whoops.
A couple weeks back I traded Rhydon off of my team for I forget who. I think Zoroark. And I think it was Zoroark that I traded for Rhydon. And then this week I dropped Hitmonchan Rip. I wanted to plan, but like we talked about doing a better betting process for season 2 because the teams were too OP. Like I couldn't get him in there. You know, like he maybe could have got like a fake out into a Mach Punch, but he would have been KO'd and like he was just tissue paper to some of these other Pokemon. So like I wasn't able to really like utilize Hitmonchan, so I dropped and picked back up Rhydon. And now I have Rhydon and Dragonite and all those coming into this upcoming week, so I don't know quite sure what I'm going to do, but I'm excited about it. I'm up against Mike in week 5, and Mike's really good. And right now, technically, we don't have the same... We actually do have the same win-loss ratio, I think, now. And we're also tied as of week 5
This will be the...
for 3rd. I ended up playing this. I didn't stop the recording for like an extra 5 minutes, so we're just gonna go to the next match. This is the second exhibition doubles between them. It's interesting. I know we didn't talk about that last one really at all.
No, yeah, there wasn't too much to talk about.
Yeah, Reese was just mowing him down. But you saw the stuff, like Quash really fucked up everything that Jay was doing, and like it's hard. Now you see that Smeargle's really good in doubles, and also Smeargle's an interesting Pokemon. He's a normal type, but he can learn any move in the whole whatevers, because he has that ability or that attack like Trace or whatever it's called. You just go in a match like
So follow
copy
me
that move.
in the center of attention. So that means only attacks can be put on Smeargle.
Any attacks, yeah, because like he has 4 moves and they're all like copy or something like that. And once you use it on a move, it replaces copy with that move. So like if you use flamethrower on him and he used copy, he would forever no longer have copy in that slot. He would have flamethrower in that slot
For the rest of the round.
permanently.
Well, I'm talking about just in this battle.
Well, no, in this battle, you wouldn't use a Smeargle that didn't already have the moves you wanted on it.
Okay.
Yeah, like when you're training your Smeargle, that's when you would do that. I'm glad that Smeargle got some play though, especially in doubles, because like Smeargle was just a Pokemon nobody thinks about.
Smeargle looks like Snoopy's artistic
French cousin.
Essentially.
Jumbo!
Smeargle.
Jumbo!
Jimho.
I don't like amateur or aromatized, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of a lot of the fairies. I do like Flogris. Flogris grew on me. She ended up growing on me because I like a good medic on my team.
Like, what is that on the back of her? Is that her butt? Like that little black thing? You see
It's
it?
his tail! He's
No.
painting with his tail. Wait, what?
On the fairy.
Oh, it's a bow because it's a female thing.
But on its butt? Okay.
Well, you know, sometimes
No.
girls have bows on their back of their skirts, right?
Sure. Sure.
Clefable just hanging in there now. Remember from back in the day, Clefable's actually one of Jordan's favorite Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah. And remember how tough it was in singles? Remember that match a couple weeks back with the Clefable? It was just like mowing people down.
Well, I mean, it was taking hits too.
Yeah,
It was
exactly. Like, exactly.
attack. But these two are out there.
I think Shiny Smeargle's tail is like red. Yeah. I think that's all that really changes too.
Oh snap!
Mega
So
Ball
this
comes
this
over.
this Ursaring and the fairy.
Ursaring gets to shine in doubles too, and he's actually on the bench right now because he's on the waiver wire because he doesn't really shine in singles.
Right. I mean this combination right here, they've been plowing.
Yeah, dude. Doubles teams are just more interesting. They're kind of more fun, but like it's a totally different playing field than singles.
So I'm curious as why that Moonblast went to Mawile instead of Meowstick. Because Mawil's not a special attacker.
Wait, what? Who he got hit with Moonblast?
Yeah, and it decreased the special attack of Mawile.
Oh no, Moonblast. That's just a secondary effect of Moonblast. It happens, like sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like how sometimes a move might make somebody flinch, like Crunch.
Yeah.
So sometimes it might lower the opposing Pokemon's special attack. It's just a bonus on a powerful move.
Bonus, dude. It's green. Wait, what? Do you think it's his butt juice, Key? Are you saying? Is that what you're saying? Like he just like wipes his butt with his tail and paints with it? That's kind of gross.
Where is the paint coming from?
That's very true. You think
He
that
probably
wipes
has.
his nose?
He probably has glands in his tail that excrete whatever type of paint he happens to need at that particular time. Like they might be anal glands. Well, he isn't shopping at Michael's. Jackson, is this on you or me?
It's on Jackson.
I'll trust you for that one.
You guys think it's a tournament play yet? Or,
Yeah,
Nah.
this after this match it is tournament
We only
play.
got two left. Among
But
Us.
then we have my exhibition and these two doubles.
How many exhibitions are you running, my dude?
Just the three, and then we have the two matches. That's it.
Oh, I thought you said there was more after that.
Oh no, I was saying we're done with
Oregon.
we're done with exhibitions. Dude, Amoonguss really shines.
In doubles?
In doubles and singles, I think.
I haven't seen a Porygon. I remember I tried so hard to get a Porygon in like the original 150.
Do you ever wonder why he went Porygon instead of Porygon Z or 2? Like, why is
I don't-
Porygon... I don't
never
understand
messed
that.
with them. I've never messed with any of the Porygons, to be honest.
Jay, can you explain like why we go Porygon over Porygon 2 or Porygon Z? I'm a big fan of Porygon though. Like, I always was. He was a cool looking Pokemon.
Look, he's not even sleeping. He just kind of has his eyes like...
An homage to the days of vector graphics. We're hitting an hour and 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, we did.
We were
test
chilling
before.
for a while. Yeah, we were doing a test for a while.
Shout out to Haribo.
Technically 37 minutes of it. Yeah, shout out again. Just want a quick shout out to Haribo. Make some gummies in Pokemon forms, and we'll advertise them.
That'd be kind of dope. Get
You
your
know?
own cereal brand too. I think they've already done that.
They've made Pokemon
I
cereal,
know
but
they have
they've never had Haribo quality Pokemon gummies.
They would just have to have like a select 5, 7 maybe, 7 Pokemon. And
Yeah,
then you're
I
looking
mean,
for that
Pikachu,
legendary.
obviously.
You're looking for
Oh, that would be
legendary.
dope, yo! Like every couple bags has like you might find like an Arceus or like a you know what I mean, and people be collecting gummy bears like just you gotta keep them refrigerated.
You left it out in the car.
It's like a humidor except for gummy bears. It's the refrigerator, Michael.
You have your glass figurines in there. In the freezer.
I've collected all of them.
And that one day you're just a little too hungry.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when the fucking bombs drop and like all you've got left is Pokemon gummies and is starving or eating Pokemon gummies, you eat your neighbor.
That's what. Your neighbor's not there, bro.
Porygon doing it up,
Ice beam.
but I think he used the Yache berry, which is one. There are certain berries like every once in a while, like or not every once in a while, when like somebody uses a super effective attack on you, you'll eat the berry first, and it'll weaken the damage of that type of attack. So instead of getting like OHKO'd by a single ice beam, it's gonna take like 3 maybe now.
That was it.
And that was that, yeah. Ooh, no. Pause! Excuse me. So yeah, now we're getting into the actual league matches.
League match!
Bastion is me, Ian, and then we have versus William.
Ooh, Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff showed up. He also brought
Felix.
Luxray, which he picked up on the wire, and this week I picked up. Ooh, I traded Umbreon like last week,
Right.
and I ended up bringing Espeon for my because you know EVs are wild cards until you bring one. Once you bring it, it's like on as long as it's on your team, like that's the EV you have. But I had 2 EVs, so like he was like, all right, he's probably gonna bring a Vaporeon. I don't know what other EVs he's gonna bring. He actually asked me before. He's like, what 2 EVs you gonna bring? I was like, Leafeon and Vaporeon, and he was like, nice. And then like as soon as we came in, he was like, how you gonna bring Espeon when you said you were bringing Leafeon, man? And I was like,
That's a wild
bro. I was like, bro, what?
That's a wild card.
See, this is the only reason why I couldn't do the league is because I feel like people would try to ask me, like, what are you bringing? I know you got these Pokemon. What are you bringing? I'm like, dude, I'm not telling you shit.
Dude, like,
I would not tell
that's
anybody.
the number one reason we never worked out is because you were always so worried that somebody was gonna get over on you.
Yeah,
somehow.
I was paranoid about it. I was like, no.
You can't do that because it's not fair.
Like,
to
I think the
everybody.
biggest one was when we were talking about EV training.
Oh yeah, you
EV
didn't want to
training.
get fucked over on EV
Yeah.
training. I thought that was Philip that did it. He also was lazy. He didn't want to do that.
I mean, I don't mind EV training. You can just do
It takes so long, dude. That's the number one reason I haven't been playing as quickly is I've been like trying to like, oh, I got an EV train. I actually did this match a little bit earlier in the week, but like I didn't want to take the time to change up a lot of Pokemon, so I just brought what I had. And
Because
this-
how many do you have in your roster? It's not just 6. You have more than 6.
we have 12
You have
total.
12 that you can pick from and you make a team out of.
Yeah, and like you can make a random team. I mean, there's mad combinations you can do with that.
Now,
But
do you think about beforehand, like when you're picking your Pokemon, or do you say, okay, you know what, I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get
that's
the
funny.
best things that I can?
that's funny because Will actually posted. God, I wish I had time to pull a picture of it. I kind of do, but I don't want to. He posted like his research on my teams, and like he was like listing all my Pokemon that I had, and he had like the weaknesses on this. He had written everything out, dude. He was scouting hard on my team, bro. And like, yeah, that's what I kind of did to Reese, but like nowhere near as detailed as the shit Will had on me. And then like we go into the battle, we go into this battle and like, friggin', that's cool, Jordan. We go into this battle and he just fucking is like, I didn't prepare for like 90% of those. Hey, Goats for Life 24, what up?
Did you play Goat Simulator? I'm just curious.
What's up? But yeah, so we go into this match. Ooh, shift in. And he's like, I didn't prepare for like
Click
a
my
lot
name.
of those.
Click my name.
Pokemon. Yeah, what?
Click my name.
Click your name?
Yeah, click my name.
How do I
Click it. Click it. And mod.
how do I do that? Like that?
I was gonna say it's the Thunder. Maybe no. That one.
Boom.
Is that right? Did it work? Hold on. What's good? Nope, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Do I have a? Okay, I'm good.
Alright, cool, yeah, awesome. So,
Oh, we have somebody gets
Goats
on
for
the line.
Life, totes my goats. Alright, we're gonna get into this match.
So if you're just joining, we're actually doing. Murasama Gaming has set up a league, kind of like a draft for like football, or football is the only thing I can think of with a fantasy draft. But he set it up for Pokemon, essentially saying these are the Pokemon that we can all pick from. They have a draft each week. They actually have a waiver wire as well that you can pick from. You can trade. You can do a bunch of really cool stuff. And so these are the highlight matches for Week 4.
These are the teams that were Week 4 teams right now in this match. I know it says Bastion. Sorry about that. That Bastion is Ian on the left over here, and then William is Will, obviously. So we're gonna get into this match right now, and watch these leads. This was a great lead for me. I ended up working out really well.
So when you say watch these leads, you mean just watch your.
No, he had a good lead too, though. Like, but he just
ended up coming
didn't.
over on top.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't know about my lead. He didn't plan for my lead.
Steelix is a good one to come out. And really, Espeon. So why is this such a good lead against the Espeon? or against the Steelix?
It's not a great lead against the Steelix, but watch me go, dude. So I go into Calm Mind. He tries to fucking use Stealth Rocks. Or Toxic.
Oh, okay.
He uses Toxic Magic Bounce.
What?
Bounces it back, and it doesn't affect me because that's his hidden ability. So I get a free attack. Calm Mind twice. Second Calm Mind. Fucking, he's like, alright, I'm gonna Stealth Rocks you then.
So he probably shouldn't even stealth.
Magic Bounce. Bounces it back on his side of the field. He Stealth Rocks himself.
Golly.
And I get a third Calm Mind in. So now it's times 1.5 special attack, 1.5 special defense, right? And he's like, alright, enough of this. I'm attacking you. Heavy Slam. It's not enough, unfortunately. That's a bulky Espeon, I guess, but it wasn't enough to take me out.
Baton pass?
And then I Baton Pass.
Then you baton pass.
And then I Baton Pass the fuck out of there.
Get
Goodbye.
But that was a nice magic bounce. That was fantastic.
Yeah,
I didn't
that worked
realize
out
it
really
did
well
with
for me.
the
Now
stealth
watch.
rocks.
That
Oh, so
comes
you
in with
use
this.
Quiver
I'm like,
Dance?
I'm powerful. I'm powerful. I don't gotta worry about this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and Quiver Dance. Gives
My
my
man.
speed stage up by 1, and then another special attack and another special defense up. And so now he goes to Toxic Me, which is the big downfall of Volcarona now, is that I'm poisoned.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna eat this berry and
So
cure that.
you really did your research on this.
And then I Giga Drain.
God dang!
But he has 30, so he
but
stays alive. So he gets
still.
that one. He gets one thing. I think he Toxics me finally. Like he's like, well, I'm gonna get you though. I don't know how he went before. Oh no, he was going second. That's right.
Yeah, because you used the Giga Drain
Yeah.
and the Sturdy ended up keeping him in.
Well, I'm gonna use Toxic again, and then I'm like, get out of here.
Oh, we don't need this. I wonder if
Hey,
that
flamethrower.
flamethrower probably would. Well, no,
No,
Sturdy.
because 30. Yeah, it wouldn't have mixed.
That was a great. I don't even
No.
know if you planned that with your Espeon.
I
but
did.
it's
That was my
fantastic.
lead. That was like what I was trying to go for, and it just was a perfect setup for me. He gets out Kingdra. Mop.
The Kingdra gets mopped?
Giga Drain.
Oh, yeah, because he's Water Dragon, right?
Yeah. Boom.
Game over.
Kingdra mopped. Also, I'm like ×2 special attack.
So the Infernape probably should have came out instead of the Kingdra.
I think he does bring out Infernape. Nope. No, he doesn't have Infernape.
He did have Infernape.
I mean, not in this round.
No, he did.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
We'll mop out this Luxray.
Intimidate doesn't matter.
Because I'm on special attack, yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, he's just trying to salvage this now.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Golly. And shout outs to Harambo.
It's a
Harambo
fusion
Gummy
of
Bears.
Harambe and Gummy Bear.
It's just gummy bears with little dicks.
Oh man, comes in on the that. I'm like, look, Buzz, I should have used flamethrower. Dude.
Why
Like,
flamethrower?
because it would have been not as effective, but like because I have stab bonus on it, like it counteracts his resistance to fire.
Oh, I see.
So I would have killed him if I had used flamethrower instead of dying.
But I mean, at this point,
And then I would have
you
swept his whole team, like right there.
Oh, I see.
And Tomei goes and comes out.
Bro, why?
Why?
Is he faster?
Sucker
Ah,
punch.
gotcha.
Wow!
Dude, I like that. Man's blades just come out.
Chink. Yep, came out for it. Fucking knocked him out. Revenge kill.
Golly. Mammo Swine.
This is where I fuck up. I'm like, I'm faster than this mammoth slime.
So instead of doing Sucker Punch, you did,
I'm not faster than the mammoth slime.
and he just earthquakes.
Just mops me off.
Wow.
Tomei goes in, goes down, doesn't really get to shine.
Again.
Again, yeah.
God damn it.
And I'm like, this is where another fuck up. Oh wait, is he ground type? I'm gonna use Volt Switch. Oh fuck! And I shouldn't have even brought him out. Like, he shouldn't have even come out, because I could have brought somebody else out to do more. And now, essentially, I don't get to do anything with this dude.
Except for just make an appearance and then
Yeah.
subtly fade back into your Pokeball.
Yeah, exactly. Volt Switch, boom,
Doesn't-
doesn't work. Second Earthquake. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring anybody in on an Earthquake.
Yeah, you might as well just
So I'm gonna
ride
just
out.
let him go down, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lie down. Harambe Gummy Gorillas, complete with bullet holes and unattended children, and start to destroy them. That's hilarious.
I still like the gummy bears.
Hey, you know, if you like what you see, Keefe, you know, hit follow. You know, like follow the channel. I got him with a earthquake myself, but then he gets me with this icicle crash, and I think fucking KOs me. Yeah, I'm just getting mopped by. He reverse sweeps me with this Mamoswine.
So the Mamoswine might come back.
That's what I was afraid of. I was like, oh fuck. And this is who I should have brought out from the beginning, and he just gets a lucky knockoff off me somehow. Still faster. I get him with the Scald for the KO though.
Because that was the last Pokemon, right?
But he knocked off my leftovers, which is a big part of Vaporeon.
Wigglytuff, I forgot about Wigglytuff.
Yeah. I only have 2 Pokemon left now, I think.
And he has one. So you went ahead and set it up. Let's go ahead and put the Wish out. So I'm assuming the next one's gonna be Protect.
Probably.
No, it's Toxic.
Oh yeah, because I was super confident with that damage ratio
Right.
that I could get that in there.
Well, I mean, Protect would come. Oh, I guess.
because I was like, I can survive this next one.
And you did.
Wish comes out. And even if I didn't survive, I was like, looking at my Pokemon, I was like, oh fuck, I have to get him poisoned at least.
Because he can't switch out.
Yeah.
And obviously he doesn't have a parry.
Yeah. And then I fucking get my Protect off.
Still,
Get
it would have
my
been nice
Wish.
if you would have had those leftovers.
I basically wear him down. I'm trying to like survive as long as possible. I don't know why I accidentally clicked a second toxic, and that's what I thought was going to cost me the game because I could have hit him with Scald and probably even killed him.
Right. Yeah, that was a bad move on your part. It's alright.
This first Scald, yeah, I would have killed him. I would have killed him. But then he gets his berry off. Comes back
I mean,
to life
still,
a
you've
little.
got one more Pokemon in that.
But I could have got that second Scald off and killed him right.
Oh yeah.
Right then.
Now you gotta bring. Well, you know, at least.
But I was, and this is where I was worried. If my Espeon, which is my last Pokemon, if he didn't go before this Wigglytuff would have KO'd me. And then it wouldn't have mattered. So I pull it out with one remaining
with
Pokemon.
your starter too. With
My
your
lead.
Starter, your lead.
Boom!
That was a good match.
That wasn't really, it was a fuck up on my part on some royal shit, dude.
Yep. Espeon was really good. That was kind of crazy that the Steelix had the Toxic and the Toxic
Because-
was kind of crazy.
I mean, Steelix has decent attack, but really Steelix has super high defense, and I think he has decent special defense.
Right.
And so, like, he was there to, and he starts out with, if you notice, he had Sturdy, so, like, no matter what, that Steelix is getting one thing off.
Whatever.
So that's a good lead, really, on his point. And then he would Toxic and just try to outlast, I guess, you know what I mean?
Because I mean, even if it comes back in later on, it's still going to be that progressive poison, you know?
Yeah. So, he was just going for that, and he didn't really know about Magic Bounce.
I didn't know the Magic Bounce would be Stealth Rocks.
It
too.
does everything, basically. Like, status effects, entry hazards, just like,
Says you're offline.
and you can,
It says you're offline.
does it really?
Yep.
Not on the live one. I'm on the thing too.
Huh. Oh, for whatever reason it says you're offline.
Oh
wait, you're good. Yep, it's back up.
But no, so like also like one thing about Espeon with Magic Bounce that's interesting is like you can switch in on Magic Bounce if you think he's gonna set up something like this Pokemon's gonna Toxic.
Right.
Boom, switch into Espeon. Espeon gets a free bounce back on them.
I wonder how many times a Magic bounces back and forth. Like if Gardevoir came in with Trace.
I don't know. That'd be interesting. And then like Espeon used Toxic, and be like bam, bam.
I don't,
What?
yeah, I don't know how that.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
But I don't know if Espeon's move pool has Toxic, does it?
Hey, my channel became a gumhead, apparently. But no, Espeon can get Toxic. Basically, everybody can learn Toxic. That's the thing about it. So, now this is a Reese versus Jay. Now, this match was pretty good. First loss for one of them. And like, I think that Jay did a lot of preparing, and there were some things he could have done to maybe bring it back out. But he didn't end up getting it done. So let's go ahead and watch it. Ooh, I dropped that one. I dropped the winner. Yeah, so it starts with Ferrothorn, great lead. And then Azumarill, they were both going tank leads.
And Protect.
Starts
right off the
with
gate.
Protect.
So I wonder who's gonna do.
I would have switched out on Azumarill. I'd been like, oh, but he had superpower. Okay. See, and then he switches out right there. Like
Shouldn't switch out.
he could have got a superpower off.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna surprise him with this.
But Ferrothorn switched out too. Okay. This is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's
He gets
going on.
He gets this Intimidate off, but then I think that he actually gets one hit KO'd even with the Intimidate.
From Snorlax?
No, Snorlax Thunder Punches 1 HKOs the Gyarados with the Intimidate on him.
Good.
Means he had a drop in his physical attack and he still OHKO'd him.
Golly.
That was a good one. And he comes in with the Blaziken now. Blaziken's a fighting type, normal type, not a good match, so we're gonna switch out. Brings in Azumarill as tank. That's a good switch in right there, because fucking go from there. Like that's pivot basically. Predictable. And the reason I think he's going Mega Blaziken also misleads stuff, but you can't knock off that Blazikenite. Nope. So even if you had it.
That would be funny though. You hit the knockoff while he's Mega Evolving.
As she says she's feeling Reese. Yeah, he's a dope battler. Gets him with the Aqua Jet, Iron Barbs, and probably Rocky Helm, right? Nah, I bet you he has fucking leftovers. Yeah, there it is. Oof. Come back!
No!
Reese's Cups.
Then Haribo stays crazy.
We should get some Reese's Cups.
Reese's Cups are big. That's actually my favorite cereal, are the Reese's Puffs.
Dude, that's a great cereal. I love Reese's Puffs.
Fresh.
I fucking throw down on Captain Crunch though. I didn't ever as a child. And on the low, if you don't know about this shit, fucking King Vitamin.
Nope. Nope.
King fucking Vitamin.
Nope. Don't know nothing about it.
King Vitamin, man. You can only find it nowhere. But like, if you can, buy it.
And then tell us how much you hate it.
It's like basically Captain Crunch, but cooler.
Chandelier.
Oops, all berries and Fruity
Ooh.
Pebbles.
That's a pretty
I'm not a bit. Yeah, I was like, when I saw the Chandelier, I was like, trade me Chandelier, because I actually Chandelier got on the list because of my suggestion. I wanted him originally before Reese picked him up.
Boom.
He was gonna be my special attacker. Look at him shining, just shining.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Shine bright like a
God
diamond.
Shoutouts to Haribo.
Haribo's doing a great job with their gummy bears.
But we need more, so he'll stop singing. Just shove them in there.
We could hear you eating on the last stream. We could like hear you chewing on gummy bears.
Why would you not use Ice Beam? I know that
When did they
Nidoking
put
had Ice
Sia
Beam.
in this game? I honestly read that as SIA first. I was like, what? Smash Begins in this? Alright. Big ol' Meteor. Ugh. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Steel types resist Dragon type. That's why he switched in on him, right? And then he loses that special attack. And then he withdrew it.
So when it comes back out, it'll be fresh.
Yeah. He wasn't gonna get that extra attack. He wasn't gonna KO Scizor. Especially with...
Here comes the chainsaw.
One of his favorite Pokemon, one of Reese's favorite Pokemon. I should have been paying attention to Megas when I was drafting. I really wanted that dude too. I'm a big Scizor fan.
And knocked off. Not that it really matters.
Yeah, it doesn't. But that was his weakness anyway. Was dark. So I go with Pursuit on mine, but knockoff is great. He's like, I'm gonna get that hit in first.
Then I might as well go ahead and do it. And the defense. And the speed boost.
Yeah.
Bullet punch! Nothing
I'm gonna survive 2, get this extra thing. Okay, extra couple stat boosts. Ooh. And as predicted, the omniscient force that is Blaziken just rips the game apart.
Pop. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Don't really need to talk much about this battle.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here, isn't it?
It's pretty downhill once you let Blaziken set up.
And pressure all you want, bro. You're gonna get
He withdraws it. He might have got the KO with icicle drop maybe. He's knockoff. Way to read. That was a good read. He knocked off the leftovers though.
Yeah, so now it's not as tanky.
And then he withdraws them.
Snorlax!
Whoa.
That gyro ball.
Gyro ball.
Gyro, whatever.
This Snorlax did pretty well. Notice how we got that bulky ass fucking I think he should have stayed in.
Yeah.
I think he should have stayed in with that dude. And he got that bulky ass Blaziken out of there. And he should have stayed in here too. Like Reese gets the protect off twice because he withdraws after the protect. He should have like attacked after the protect. He would have got the Ferrothorn out. Probably fucking would have been able to maybe take out the Blaziken before it set up. Probably not though. Ooh, doesn't matter.
So stay in. Don't run.
I think that's why he did Ice Beam in case he switched out. And he was like, if he doesn't switch out, he's gonna do protect.
But he switched.
That was a bad call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Flame fucking Fire Blast, Flamethrower.
Like,
Comes in on the stones every time too.
and then another one. Just whoosh. Alright, so you can't do anything. So if you had any status boosters, that'd be appropriate time to use it. No! No!
Watch this.
Why?
Yeah, bad call.
Each time though? Okay, so
He got rid of the Leech Seed by switching out that dude. And now he's like, oh, okay, maybe I get this free attack in on
Ice Beam?
Hydreigon. That's who I think he was anticipating was the Ice Beam out there. And then he read that fucking switch for a Reese because a Reese doesn't like to stay in positions that don't benefit him.
right.
He was like, oh, he's gonna hit me with this Ice Beam and I'm gonna die. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna move in on this Ferrothorn. Nope. He read his read.
So now this Blaziken is all reset as far as stats go, right? Like it doesn't have the speed boost anymore. It doesn't have the bulk up.
No, but it's about to get a free speed boost because it switched out to the Snorlax.
Souvlaki. What is that?
It is Slovakian food, like gyros.
Gyro, Gyro. Low kick.
And
Bap.
Suzuki. Or Suzuki. Zitziki, that's how you say it.
I mean, I feel like this Blaziken probably just stayed in. It's just correct.
You're a doofus!
Greek doofus.
Slovakian!
No. Don't
Dick ass protect. Free speed boost.
Yanmega does that too, right?
It's the original Pokemon that had speed boost, probably the only one that ever should have had it.
I feel like some better moves. And this
He could have
could've-
taken it.
Yeah.
It could have gone his way, but it just didn't. It's my jam right here, though. Boom, KO. Notice how he had the low kick on his Blaziken because there was lots of ice and ground and normal types.
Yep.
And that's that. So let's go ahead and put the Week 5 teams up. Week 5! Get rid of that, yeah, so we got off of that. Alright, so we're about to wrap up here, I guess. These are the Week 5 teams. And I also have the Week 5 waiver wire. But it kind of covers up the bottom person on the team there, so... Where did that go? Nope. Okay, whatever. Anyway. So we'll get to the wire in a second. These are the teams going into Week 5, which is coming up next week. This Monday.
Who gets a bye this week?
Reese finally gets a bye this week.
Golly, my man's been sweeping.
So, and after his bye, we go directly into mid-season break, which, for those of you that are unfamiliar, mid-season break is going to be a week where we all have off, and we get access to a mid-season waiver wire bracket. We get 2 trades and 2 wire pickups that week. And we get, so I'll show you the new mid-season buys that we get to look forward to, but they're not accessible until basically week 6, which is a bye week,
right?
And then week 7 is week 6 of battles. But right now, these are the teams that are going up against each other. I'm going to be going up against Mike, so I picked up that Dragonite you see under the Garchomp over there, Umbreon Garchomp. Bisharp, Arcanine, Leafeon, Ninetales, Volcarona, Pangoro, and got Rhydon back this week too.
Bravery, we didn't have Bravery before, did you?
I've always had Bravery and I've never used them, and I really question think I should. But like, he doesn't have a good like matchup yet.
Well, especially not really anybody on Mike's team. I mean,
well, we're going up against Mike. Yeah, Mike has.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I've got some decent stuff on Mike now, and Mike has some stuff on me, but you know, it really depends on who we end up bringing. I know, like, he was saying, like, at least, like, maybe 9 of his Pokemon are never gonna leave his team, so we can look forward to seeing a couple familiar faces in the upcoming matches. And then Will fights Jordan, and Will might be able to give Jordan his second loss.
I think so.
I don't know. He picked up Zoroark this week from me, and if he uses, I mean, Mega Venusaur is on one of the most notorious teams in competitive gameplay right now. Like, if he can use his team properly, he might be able to bring it home against Jordan, and then Jordan fucking really, that would knock Jordan's position down below Mike and I's once we get this battle done. Or whoever wins that battle. So, like, if he lost against Will, it would like bump and like whoever won between Mike and I up to second place.
So what are the stats now? Reese is
right now. Reese is in the first place. Jordan is in second place. Mike and I are technically tied for fourth place or third place.
Because you guys not only do it on wins, you do it on how many Pokemon you actually KO.
That and win. It's primarily wins, but if you have the same win-loss ratio, it goes on your KO ratio, which is we're actually also the same on. Going into this week, so we have tied records. We're literally tied for third spot, and so whoever wins this either going to be third or might be able to actually be second, depending on their record too. And then I want to see a good match between Jordan and Will. I honestly, no offense to Jordan, I kind of want to see Will take this one home because he hasn't won one this season yet, and he has it in him. I just think he doesn't have as much experience.
Yeah, and I mean that's what this is all about too.
Yeah. And you saw me get fucked up by that Mamoswine for a while, and I almost got reverse swept. You know, he didn't even bulk it up or anything. He just fucking like started quaking on me, and I lost. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see a good match in Week 5. Let's talk about Week 5 wires. This is the remaining wires. We're still on Sunday, so some of them might get picked up. Some of them might not. Probably not. But these are what's remaining, and let's talk about the real interesting thing before we go. I think close that. Bye week. This is the wow, what did I just fuck up on my stream? This is the mid-season buys that have been suggested so far. It's missing Will suggestions, which I think it was like Arbok and some other things. I forget what else.
Stop!
Yeah, I went with Haxorus, Heracross, Vaporeon. We got a Rotom in there, which I thought was a legendary, but apparently you can breed Rotoms. I didn't know that. And then he got Starmie in there, which is also a really powerful Pokemon. Underestimated a lot, but Starmie's really good. And Typhlosion, one of his just like faves, I think. Typhlosion's alright. Like I said, he has the same stat pool as Charizard, but he has a Mono-type fire. And then Breloom and Medicham, and Talonflame on Mike, like all three of those are high-hitting Pokemon. Like Breloom could probably the weakest of all of them. Medicham with his Mega is really powerful, and Talonflame with that goddamn what is his ability?
Bird?
Well, Brave Bird, yeah, but he has this ability, I forget what it's called, Tailwind or something.
Yeah.
Where basically like all his flying moves get priority. That's Brave Bird, that's Roost, that's everything. Like, and so you set him up with maybe like let's say you baton pass in him on like maybe a Swords Dance or something, even one stage up, like he's gonna priority KO every fucking
Pretty much
time.
anybody you bring out.
Like everybody, yeah. So they open at 12 a.m.
Gale Wings.
Gale Wings, cool. Yes, that opens up at 12 a.m. On September 19th for us to like pick up, and we have obviously Will's suggestions too. And I don't think that Jordan has suggested either, so we can look forward to those. Lots of extra Pokemon going into the wire.
These are just ones that didn't get put in before and now are.
Yeah, they're going into. We're adding them to the wire to like make it more interesting. Rotom Wash.
Bro, I was actually watching some stuff on Rotom Wash.
Rotom Wash is a beast, dude. And the cool thing about Rotom Wash is actually in the league you can take any form of any Pokemon. So Rotom Wash can be any Rotom that you want. Although I think Rotom Wash is the most powerful Rotom, specifically because of his Lightning Water typing. Or is he Lightning Water, or does he become Ghost Water?
Sure.
Anyway, I think he becomes Lightning Water, because whatever he infects, you know, he's not a ghost anymore. He is that.
Right. I'll tell you right now.
But Mega Medicham, I hear, is a fucking beast.
Doesn't say. Does not say.
Oh yeah, click it.
Rotom
Rotom Wash.
is Electric Water.
Electric Water, yeah, just like that other dude. That was dope. Oh man. Is Ditto banned from competitive play? Would it be technically effective? Okay, so Ditto, yeah, kinda. Like the only thing that Ditto really benefits from is if you have like a neutral nature, and he has this ability that lets him come in instead of having to use transform, it auto transforms him. So you could like switch your Ditto in, auto transform that to that other Pokemon, whatever it may be, and hopefully you outspeed it. And that can help, yeah, or you can just straight copy it. But Ditto's not banned; he's just not in the roster. And I've never even seen people use him in battle. Although, like, I'd be interested. I mean, if you give him like Silver Powder, I think he automatically outspeeds whatever Pokemon he transforms into. So like that's kind of cool. Maybe he's something we could try to talk about putting in
Next time, League Season 2!
Season 2, yeah. Or if somebody suggests him, because we have Jordan's suggestions not to go up yet.
You know,
that would be interesting to see.
This is whether anybody actually makes it viable is the question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Reese could figure something out. But yeah, so that was week 4, guys. This is upcoming week 5 stuff. And we are Murasame Gaming. Thanks for watching the stream. Pokemon League Season 1, Week 4, out.